from
dedicated to
Super, that blonde hair guy from Super. I think he might have been him.
No, that was just the actor. Remember?
Yeah, but you know, it might have been like a Freudian slip kind of thing, where like the actor was actually the guy who is him.
Like the guy going to the scene of the crime to relive
Have
his crime.
Have you ever heard of like the story of Charlie Chaplin, who went to a Charlie Chaplin lookalike competition and lost?
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
I mean, to be fair, he wasn't a very good Charlie Chaplin lookalike if he was Charlie Chaplin.
So I know the name Charlie Chaplin, but I don't actually know who he is.
He's an actor who did a lot of silent films.
Okay.
He's like the first proper movie star, and he's also notorious for looking kind of like Hitler. So, he was also around during the same time. He actually made a films mocking Hitler though.
Oh.
Where he like dressed.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was mostly a comedy actor, and he massively influenced slapstick. Like a lot of him.
Okay.
Yeah. From what I know, I don't think there's any bad baggage with him, but he's also a guy from the fucking 20s, 30s, and 40s.
He can't say anything racist if he's silent in all of his films.
And one of the funniest things is he died after the release of Star Wars, so he could have watched Star Wars. Yeah. Well, what time like you know, Martin Luther King Jr. and Anne Frank, born the same year.
God.
And the Queen of England is older than both of them.
I mean, like, Napoleon, was it Napoleon that was, like, only, like, the 1800s? I don't know, I'm fucking awful with history.
Napoleon was born late 1700s, and he was emperor he was in France from, like, from 1700s, and he left 1815.
Yeah, like, America was a thing!
Yeah. Who do you think he sold?
We think that that's, like, ancient history, but it's like, America!
Wait.
America existed when that happened.
You do know about the Louisiana Purchase, right? Like that's where Napoleon literally sold you guys half of your country.
When we bought the franchise rights to Popeyes. Yeah, I know about it.
Oh my god, you literally like Thomas Jefferson bought like a third of your entire country from Napoleon.
I went to public schooling in America. Don't bully me.
I know it's a public school in England. We don't learn.
That's what I'm saying. You went to public school in England. I went to public school in America.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. Napoleon. Here's a fun fact.
I don't know what the fuck Louisiana Purchase was.
So when Abraham Lincoln was killed.
Do you want to know?
Wait.
Can I tell you a quick story, really quick?
This is also a quick story. This is like it's gonna blow your mind. So there's this 4-year-old kid who witnessed the Lincoln assassination, right? And then when he was in his 90s, he went on national television.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. Yeah.
And also, he is older than both Germany and Italy as countries.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So this is gonna fucking hurt you to hear. So, would you like to know what I learned in history class about the Chernobyl incident?
Oh yeah, Chernobyl.
Yeah, you know, the incident where the reactor in Russia melted down, and they immediately immediately told everyone about the disaster. Everyone packed up their things and left, and they were never allowed to go back.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Did I
Russia,
tell
though.
you?
It was in
the
Ukraine.
The fucking horror when I watched Chernobyl, the HBO miniseries, with a couple of friends who like were actual history buffs and understood all of the shit that went down, and they were explaining what was happening to me, and I was just repeating, "Oh God, oh fuck, oh God, oh fuck."
Yeah, and that was like, what was it, the 80s, I believe? 70s?
Yeah. Like, they didn't fucking teach us that, you know, they lied for the first 3 days, and by the time they actually told people, a lot of people were dying of fucking radiation poissoning.
Yeah, the Soviet Union had...
Didn't mention the fucking portal to hell that they fucking opened.
Yeah.
Like, that fucks me out when I watch Chernobyl, and they fucking... The engineers finally force the door open, and they look into the literal green inferno that looks like a portal to like the Doomverse version of hell, and it's like, oh, my God.
Just to clarify though, nuclear power is actually safe. We have ways to stop that nowadays. The Soviet Union were just shit.
I know.
Nuclear power is still a good thing. It's renewable. It's actually good. This isn't a joke. It is still good. It's a good thing.
It would be fantastic if it could be built in a system that wasn't corruptible by shitty people trying to make faster and easier money with as little effort as possible.
Well,
I will give you that.
To be fair, they were the Soviet Union. They didn't really like people who tried to make money back in the days.
Like, it fucking happened in America, too. Like, it wasn't anywhere near as bad. Like, the 3 Mile Island incident was not as bad as Chernobyl by a long shot.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking, like,
what I'm saying
as far as I
like,
know, no civilians died. I don't even think any of the engineers died.
What I'm saying is that the Soviets didn't really like it when you made all that money. That was kind of their whole thing they were against.
Yeah. But like with the Soviet Union, it was because they were trying to like save money and not waste. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fucking history buff.
It was mainly they didn't want anyone to know anything was wrong because they wanted their intern.
But like I thought it was also that like the reason the incident happened was because of the like type of rods they were using were cheaper.
Yeah. But also the reason why they hid it is because they didn't want to show any sort of weakness to the people in terms
Oh yeah, I know. But like with America, it was kind of the same way, just different motivation. Like the 3 Mile Island incident, if I remember, happened because of like cheap and faulty equipment. I don't remember.
We've had like 5 to 6 viewers this entire like fucking stream now. I just want to say
You're literally about to get fucking partner status. Fuck you.
like no, but genuinely though, that's actually amazing. Like, thank you all for watching.
Legitimately, yeah. People just like listening to us have bad takes about Dragon Ball, apparently.
Okay, now it's time for the funny OC lore segment.
Oh shit! All right, let me pull up my folder. Let me pull out my folder.
You haven't heard about any of my characters though, Peebs. You went on that whole tirade. Now it's my turn.
I mean, you told me about your characters, but I will give you. You could absolutely fucking hyperfixate and tell me all about your characters right now.
Okay, let me just try and like find like, okay, what's my main screen gonna be?
Wait, photos. Sam, you've never heard about the 3 Mile Island incident? Here. Zappy, is it okay if I post a YouTube link in the chat?
Yeah, post whatever you want, as long as it's not cringe.
No, it's a video by Kyle Hill about the 3 Mile Island incident, and it's like really informative, and like it actually agrees with Zappy that like nuclear power, people need to stop freaking out about it and telling us to like get off nuclear power, and it's like. I have some disagreements, but I do agree that it is ultimately cleaner when it doesn't go horribly wrong in an environment where there is not a bunch of corruption enabling that shit to occur.
Yeah. Okay. So chat. While you like find that chat, who y'all want to hear about first then? On the character select screen, who y'all want first?
Alright, so here is the 3 Mile Island incident. Just if you're interested. It's not forced homework. There's not going to be a test tomorrow, unless...
You see, Peeb's actually good cop, and they're lying. This is homework, and there is a test tomorrow. I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to tell them, goddammit.
Well, of course you know them all. We went through like the entire thing together, Sam. Oh yeah, also, all of these little doodles were drawn by our very own Sam Nerdink.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Most active chat member too,
I love
because
all of
they're
Sam's
based.
art of your characters.
Same, that's all, you know, like the chicken outfit I showed you, that was also Sam. It's crazy how radically different the two styles are that Sam has, and they both look awesome.
Yeah, it's genuinely good art, and especially, like, you know, being able to have like a really distinct chibi style and a really distinct like alternate style. Like, I think that's like I'm not a fucking artist by any means, but I do think that's like a good measure of a good artist, being able to draw in multiple styles.
Yeah. Plus, you're not as smelly as rock. That's always a plus.
Damn. Just throw a rock under the bus. Damn.
Sorry, I'm just gonna update the tweet now so I can just mess. Oh shit, 7. I think this is actually our my highest viewers.
I think my highest one time I managed to get like 8 viewers. Listen, I'm telling you right fucking now.
It is the boys.
If you get partner status before me when I've been trying for I think 3 years to get partner status, if you get it before me, I am going to leech off of you and I'm going to make you fucking host me. I'm going to abuse your status maliciously
You
to
know what?
fucking uplift myself because dear God, I need a fucking I literally all I have to do
Well,
is have 5 concurrent viewers. I never have more than 3.
well, you know, I can't complain. I mean, I remember when Rock got like 6,000 followers in one day, and I mooched like a good.
Oh my God.
I mooched a good 200 off of him because he randomly retweeted one of my posts before. So you know, I can't complain.
Do you know what my dream is?
Yeah.
To have 10 concurrent followers at any time. I don't care if I never get big on Twitch. Just 10 people is enough to know that somebody is watching.
Thanks for the
Like
follow, Captain Geek.
That's enough. That'd be enough.
Yeah, man. I agree. I agree.
Like
if I
never get donations, if I never get a sub button, never get donations, if I never make any kind of money, as long as I have people, like a few people that like genuinely give a shit enough to watch.
Rubus as well. Thank you very, very much.
Hey.
I just want to I just think it's nice having just people to talk to about my ideas and shit where they can't say anything back, which is why you're being kicked out of the call in 3, 2.
No. I'm gonna shoot this idea.
Oh yeah.
For a fucking stream we should do sometime.
Yeah.
Me and you should brainstorm and just design an OC, and you can fucking use it for your setting.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
we should just workshop a completely from scratch OC.
Right. I could explain my setting for something quickly. So
yeah.
I'm gonna explain my lore and the overall the overview of it and how it connects to the lore of twitter.com/arock. Because we have connected lore.
Yeah.
I just need to find the little amazing looking infographic I made. The diagram. Here it is. Found it. Don't worry, guys. I got it. So this is lore. This is essentially a diagram of how my lore and Rock's lore overlap. The black area is what's known as the universe's shadow. It's not literally black, just like my universe isn't literally blue, it's just different colours to kind of represent it. The universe shadow is like a permanent state of a lunar eclipse. So basically this...
No. So the Sunverse, everything looks like the color shading in every Hollywood film from 2005 to 2014.
The Sunverse is any show in Mexico with a yellow tint and everything. The Solarverse, we call it Solarverse now because it's a working title, the Sunverse, but it's Solarverse. Yeah. So it looks like Mexico in every TV show. It's just a yellow tint over everything. So Solarverse is entirely Rock's work. That's where you'll have your Chaspin, your Rapini, those adventures.
The Sunverse is Omni King drowned the entire universe in Sunny D, and everyone had to evolve to adapt to live with gills that can process Sunny D.
Yeah. So that's where you see all your Chaspin, your Rapini, those adventures. Then we have the Luniverse, which is my lore. That's where you'll get, your Rada, your Karats, all them. However, a tidbit is that anyone born in either universe is born in the other.
Okay. So they're basically doppelgangers of everybody.
Yeah. Not in the exact same...
Rada is from these universes, right?
Rada is from the Luniverse, yes.
Okay, so there is also a Sunverse version of Rada.
Yeah, Sunverse Rada is a daycare, it runs a daycare and it's like a marauder.
Aww.
Meanwhile, Luniverse is obviously the Queen Rada, who is more yeah. So they have very different things going on, but they're still the same people at the core. Then there's the Universe Shadow. The Universe Shadow is the solar eclipse and where the Eclipse verse gets its name from, and it's essentially an area is completely unknowable. No rules apply. The rules of time and space don't apply, and it's where most of the monstrous creatures come from. The universe shadow has shadow versions of every planet with like twisted versions of everything, and some important like margins, for instance. So there's only really one margin in my lore, and that's Gum. She was originally a cosmic blob that came out of a cosmic fart from the shadow. Now,
Yes.
the cosmic blobs have like no intelligence whatsoever, but they just consume everything. But the universe shadow is infinitely vast, so they're all like moving in different directions randomly, and there's an almost zero chance they'll touch the universes. But Gum was that one chance, and so Gum entered the universe and almost completely ate it all because Xiaolin was sealed away. They had no goddess of destruction to erase the cosmic blob. Eventually, a magician called Yuki accidentally merged with Gum, not through absorption, but through essentially, she had a necklace that could convert her ki into magic, which was the only way to fight beings from the shadow that they knew back in the day. Now, when Yuki was being slowly absorbed by the cosmic blob, her necklace began to tap into the vast energy of the vast magic of the blob, which then allowed Yuki to take control of the blob, which created Gum. I'll just grab the Gum picture quickly. Gum would seal herself away due to feeling immensely tired after having a massive bender of just eating everything. Gum's the one on the right.
Yes.
Bubble is a clone of Gum who can develop sentience and doesn't want to be a part of Gum anymore.
Oh.
So she began to set herself apart, and she has kind of identity issues and all that. I'll elaborate that more.
That's a really interesting idea. Holy shit.
Yeah, Bubble.
I like that.
Yeah, Bubble that's why Bubble has like little bits of pink seeping through, because she can essentially hold on to the pink. But they both have very different body types, very different like that.
Yeah.
Their outfits are also very important.
That's really fucking cool. I like.
Thank you.
I like the idea that she was born from Gum, but she has her own sense of self and struggles with that. I like that.
Exactly.
See, I fucking love. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I love identity issues in characters.
Same. So rather importantly, their outfit colours. Bubble's red outfit kind of shows that she's a lot closer to Rada, like relationship-wise, while the green shows that Gum's a lot closer to Karat, who's Rada's husband and Gum's like adoptive father. So that kind of shows a bit of their differences. Bubble and Gum have no animosity between each other, by the way. Like, Gum's very supportive of Bubble.
Uh-huh.
Originally, Bubble tried to run away, and Gum caught up and was like, and as soon as Bubble expressed
I
desire...
just fucking realized Bubble and Gum.
Yeah. As soon as...
Love it.
Thank you. As soon as Bubble expressed that she didn't want to be a part of Gum, Gum immediately accepted it. Because Gum's, a great sister. Gum is supportive. That is like... Gum is like the probably the goodest character ever. So that's Gum and Bubble. Anyway, so that's the cosmic blobs, and eventually Gum becomes a part of this being called Eve. Now Eve, why is that Gregory? No. Eve exists within the universe shadow nowadays.
Why the fuck do you just have a picture of Gregory in your folder?
That is because I went on a quest to collect a bunch of FNAF renders so I could create a Five Nights at Freddy's tier list on tiermaker.com.
God damn it, Zappy.
I will show you that in a bit. But yeah, so Eve is one of the 4 major beings in the universe shadow. I won't speak about 2 of them because they're rock characters, so I believe he'd probably want to talk about them himself at some point. But the first one is Eve. Now, all of them have their own goals, essentially about the other universes. Eve's goal is to collect knowledge and preserve life, so that even if the universes were to be erased or something were to happen to them, Eve could transition life to the shadow. Eve is probably is easily the least evil being to come out of the universe shadow. Like, there's no contest. Everyone else, all the others are monsters in some ways. Then we have Hyoga. Hyoga is the old Frost Demon Empress, or Queen. No, not Empress, Queen. She originally went on an expedition out of the Luniverse into the shadow and was slowly corrupted until she turned into a giant monster. She wants to basically control the entire Luniverse as a twisted view of her new empire. Yeah, she's not very nice. Anyway, back to Eve. No. Eve is knife. Eve is nice, not knife.
Eve is knife. We like knife.
Wait, what? Why is it showing the old picture still? What? That's weird. It's showing, for some reason, it's showing a photo that's not actually open anymore. Let me just change it. This one. We'll go for this one. So this is a character select screen I made using assets from Sam. 9 viewers. Oh my lord.
Oh.
So we have all my major characters that I have emotes of right now. Hyoga's new, so she doesn't have an emote yet, don't worry, so that's kind of cringe. Planning on getting more, but not right now. So, you guys just say a character that you would like me to talk about, and I will happily talk to you guys about them. That's the deal.
Quick question.
Of course.
After we're done with this stream, I don't know if you want to play anything or if you want to continue the stream, but do you want to do like Minecraft tonight?
Yeah, we could play some Minecraft. I don't think I'll stream it though.
What I'm thinking I might do is I might stream, and would you be willing to host me?
Host? What's that?
Like on Twitch, your stream ends, but then your page, until you go live or until you turn off the host, it'll show that, like, it'll show my stream. Basically, like,
I see, yeah.
This person is offline, but they're hosting this other person that they think is a cool lady.
Yeah. Oh, we're down to 6 now. It's kind of cringe. Anyway.
It's because I mentioned hosting. They're like, I don't want to fucking watch that.
Actually, Sam, I don't know your choice, because I could see it being Chiken, Cureii, the Neo-Tsfurians, Sleet.
To be honest, I'd kind of like to know more about Cureii.
Cureii?
Cureii.
Cureii.
Or Cureii?
Oh, Cureii or Cureii. Which one? Like the one with the K or the C?
Wait a minute.
Cureii or Cureii?
Is her name based off of Curry?
Yes.
I'm literally gonna fucking scream. I was gonna name my daughter after not my daughter, Kamega's daughter after Curry, and I was, oh my god, no.
Okay, so we got 2 votes for Cureii Capitans. That's perfect. Also, first time chat, awesome. So let me just find a good image to start. Okay, actually, I found a good image already.
So I'm literally.
So
Zappy, me and my Second Life sister, Lucy, we're working on a new Dragon Ball project. And it's basically going to be a comic, like a visual comic using avatars in Second Life that we've made.
Yeah.
And the main character was going to be Kamega's daughter, and I was going to name her. I think I had like I think it was Kuri, like Curry.
Oh,
or,
okay.
I don't remember, something like that. But fuck, I don't know. I might still use it just because, you know, there's more than one person named Bob. There could be more than one person named after a carrot.
Yeah. I mean, my main character, one of my main characters is literally called Karat. It's literally like a carrot pun.
I have a villain named Okara, and there are like a trillion OCs named Okara or Kara or Okra.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the one I want to open right now. Please change it to a different one, please.
Uh-oh.
This one. So, Cureii Capitan is an Earthling-based martial artist, and she is probably one of the strongest characters in my lore because she just takes shit easy. Like not like lazy, but she just doesn't like overwork herself. She has a good work-life balance. She trains properly. She doesn't go like 5 quadrillion times gravity and destroy her body. Now she knows her limits, and she's also good-hearted, and that is why she's the strongest character one of the strongest characters in my lore. I thought that'd be very funny, and she's one of the main characters too. In her early life, she trained in the transformation kindergarten, which gave her the ability to transform. She trained under pie pastry, which means now she has to deal with Chiken, who is the three-eyed martial artist who basically doesn't like Cureii because of Kurei's laid-back attitude, and Yalmo, a Mazaku who hates Cureii for being just better than her all the time before she became a demon.
Request that you make an OC named Macaroni, and she's a friend of Chiken, so it's Macaroni the chicken.
Macaroni and chicken?
You never see the fucking meme of macaroni with the chicken strip?
No, I haven't. No, you'll have to show me.
Oh my god, we're not friends anymore!
But yeah, so she's good-hearted. She can ride Kintoan, and she cut off her best friend's tail by turning herself into a pair of scissors when they were both 6.
Oh my god.
She didn't realize it would bleed, so she felt very bad while waiting in the ER. He was fine.
I'm posting this in the chat, and you can't stop me. It's for historical purposes only.
DM it to me.
I'll also DM it to you.
Yeah. That's the basic rundown of Chiken. Chiken has a lot going on because she's one of the main 6 characters, as shown by... Nope. This photo, it shows all the main characters. And if you're wondering what our second colour scheme was about, that weird like orange one, it's kind of like, oh no, it's like this. They're supposed to have like, like a kind of colour scheme to represent them. I'll beat the move around a bit because I had to do the second one myself. I had to do this one myself. So, yeah. Look at them, they're flashing, while also dancing a little bit. So yeah, so Cureii...
See, Sam knows. Sam's cultured. Why can't you be cultured, Zappy?
Well, do I look like a shark do I look like a nerdy shark?
I don't know, I think nerdy sharks are just cultured and you're just not.
Anyway, we can move on to another character now, if you would like. I'm not sure if I have art of all these characters on my computer. I think I have art of most of them. Daikara just doesn't have any of her art though, because she doesn't deserve it. Sleet, okay. So next up we have Sleet S. Frost, the Empress of the Frost Demons. She chose that title out of spite over Hyuga. She basically wanted to show Hyuga that she's better.
Oh my god, I'm stupid. I didn't realize that the Snake Lady OC was a Frost Demon. That's fucking rad. I thought she was just more of like an original species.
No.
That's awesome.
I wanted to take from Frost Demon, like Fraser's kind of lizardy based, so I wanted to kind of like take more animal inspirations with the Frost Demons. So that's why her horns are like snake fangs, her head looks like a cobra, she has the snake tail, she has the cool rattle. Yeah.
That's fucking cool. Holy shit.
Sleet isn't much of a fighter, but rather tries to manipulate people into working with her. She also hires the Neo-Tsfurian gang, who are a group of psychopaths who she's very scared of. During the fight, one of the major battles in my lore, she had the chance to turn it onto the side of the villains, but due to her animosity towards the villains, who are her adoptive siblings, she actually turned away, which stopped Sleet's plan. I mean, no, it stopped Hyuga's plan. Hyuga had almost managed to break the barrier between the Universe Shadow and the Luniverse, because an important thing is that the Luniverse and the Shadow, you can't just enter those. You can't just enter it if you're a massively powerful entity. The only reason Gun was able to is because, as a cosmic blob, they could obviously split themselves into like tiny little pieces, and so they're able to pass through the barrier. However, Hyoga, who's a kaiju, the size like a giant kaiju, cannot. So Sleet had essentially saved the entire universe without even knowing it, because she just hated her brother. Sleet really wants to date Consular Clement, one of the Neo-Tsfurians, until she realizes that, you know, all these Neo-Tsfurians are loonies. Except Consular, surprisingly, she's pretty sane. She, since she's inspired by the devil, you know, having like the very snake-like appearance, she has mild mind control abilities. However, her abilities only work on the corruptible. So the more evil you are, the more her abilities will affect you.
That's fucking cool.
So
I love her design.
Yeah, so against Cureii, it would not work at all. Cureii would be so confused.
About this character.
Yeah, but against someone like Storm, who's a bit more morally ambiguous, it would work a bit. And against an evil villain, it would work entirely. The only exception to this rule is Hyoga, because Hyoga's abilities also come from the Shadow. Sleet's ancestors went to the Shadow with Hyoga, but they left before they could be fully corrupted. But they still got some of the powers of the Universe Shadow. Sleet eventually goes from an antagonistic figure until Storm kind of fixes his baggage with her, because they're both adoptive siblings. And Storm, as a child, was a massive arsehole because she wasn't a normal Frost Demon. And he kind of, you know, has to extend that olive branch, make up with her. And they both eventually work together to stop Hyoga, along with Storm's other adoptive siblings, because he has a lot of those apparently. He has a lot of those. His biological brother's dead though, because he was an arsehole. Very important note. So yeah, that's Sleet S. Frost, and a running joke is that Storm and Hale and Sleet's parents are really awful with names. So Storm's name is Storm Hale Frost, Sleet's name is Sleet Storm Frost, and Hale's name is Hale Sleet Frost. Because their parents just couldn't think of a middle name, because the only plans have 2 kids. So yeah, that was Sleet. Let's go back to the character select screen. I'm just gonna close some of these ones I have now, because like I think it's this one. I think it's this one. It's black right now, but it's not that one. Never mind. Oops. This is a very professional stream. Wait, what? I probably have no viewers. Oh, wait, what? Did I end the stream? No, I didn't. I probably have no viewers now. That's weird.
No, you still have 5.
Huh, it says none for me. That's so weird. That's so mean. Why is Twitch lying to me like that?
It goes wonky
okay.
sometimes.
I just changed the thing and now it's back to 5. So yeah, so we can move on to a different one now. We've got Sleet and Cureii kind of crossed off. Actually, wait, can I go on like the image editing thing and just literally cross them off? Can I draw on the screen? That's a filter. Okay, I can't. I don't think I can fiddle on the screen. Okay. Yeah. So we got some others now. We can stay for a little longer. This stream's almost been 3 hours, by the way. I mean, it says over 3 hours on the thing, but we started 10 minutes in, obviously, because of the 10-minute countdown every time. So it's been 2 hours 55 minutes. Okay, the team then. So if you look at the top there, you'll see 4 Neo-Tsfurians, like Baby, essentially. You know, Neo-Tsfur's like Baby. Those 4 are all a team. So I'll just get the individual images of each of them, because there's a few each of them have there's a few of each of them. Well, I also just close those other images. I'm trying to close the other images. So give me a sec. No. Why do you do that? Close, please. I want you to close.
There's macaroni with the chicken strips.
I don't believe you. Man, why is closing these so difficult? Jesus Christ.
Also, I may. Oh god, I wanna stay and I wanna fucking stream and play Minecraft and do all this shit, but I have had a cup of coffee all day, and I still need to jump in the shower.
Okay, I'll wrap this up after these 3 then, if you'd like.
Like I would say continue, because like you got people watching and they're enjoying you talking about your characters.
Yeah, but also my throat's getting a bit sore from talking for so long. I was planning on wrapping it up
fair.
soon anyway, so I'll just... I just need to get the pictures of each of them out because
We need to both stream Minecraft at some point.
Yeah. So the first one is Consular Clemen. She was originally created, and immediately upon creation, killed her creator because she was created as a living weapon. She wasn't very happy with this. Now, Consular is easily the most sane of this group. She is like the only one who has a head on straight, but she has a chronic like hatred of like the Scions and Tuffles. She generally kills out of either pragmatism or just straight up anger. And she was the one who decided to work with Sleet because Sleet could provide for the team. They can't really get much work considering they're a murderous group of marauders. So when Sleet came in like, hey, I have a job for you, she said yes. Eventually when Sleet, is trying to work with the team, Consular's sure to let them know that you don't need to please me. I understand that you pay my bills. It's the other three you need to worry about. Those three might turn on you on a dime. So that scared the shit out of Sleet for a while. Sleet couldn't sleep properly after that. Moving on from Consular, the next one on the images is Galaxy Orange. He has like this little helmet on, but he also has a face. It's this one with the freckles up here, the little scar. You little cutie pie. Too bad he's a monster. So he kind of kills because he likes causing harm. He just really, really likes causing harm. Like, no qualms. He gets disappointed if he kills someone too quickly, and he likes making inventions to do more harm. That's his whole thing. He's not a very good person, but he's like a little imp lad. He's not really someone who thinks about the implications of his actions. Now, when he was created, he essentially had already broken out of his own vat and killed most of his scientists before Consular found him.
Bunch of violent babies, goddamn.
Yeah. Consular was initially off-put by his inventions, but after he fixed Umbra, who we'll get to after this, she begun to trust him a lot more. The Neo-Tsfurians are incredibly violent, except to each other. They kind of view each other as like a surrogate family in a way.
Okay.
Moving on to the next one, we have Umbra Kara. Umbra is usually silent. She's the one people would know about the least. She's a sniper, she usually sticks back, never speaks. She usually has that headband on so she can like ignore what people are saying.
God, I fucking love the hairstyles on all of your Neo-Tsfurians.
Thank you very much.
And also the fact that like you don't just go with the gray-blue color scheme for the skin. Like you get original. You got one that's green, one that's kind of purplish.
Yeah.
Like you do really fucking good with these designs.
I can't take all the credit. Rock was obviously a massive help.
Oh, I know. We all
Yeah.
I fucking commission art of my characters too. I don't.
Yeah. But I mean,
But,
Rock is heavily involved in the character design process whenever I make a new character because we always talk about these kind of characters.
So you're telling me that I'm better at making characters?
No, because I made Zhao and all on my own.
Fair, valid and fair.
So this is what Umbra's face looks like. Now, those tendrils on the back of her hair that act as like weapons and also act as like a little tripod thing that she can put herself on so she can shoot better, were added by Galaxy when he fixed her face. Originally, she didn't have a proper face. She couldn't speak. She couldn't see. She was never finished. She was actually thrown aside because she was seen as defective, which is one of the things that helped embitter Consular to the Tsfurians. Galaxy eventually fixed her face in exchange for putting a weapon on her because he loves doing that, but she still never likes speaking. She never actually talks to anyone outside of just using text, except when she's talking to her girlfriend, Nebula. Nebula is the next one, and she's probably the most deranged. Umbra will often kill, but out of like an instinct that she can't really control. Galaxy wants to kill to test out his inventions, his murderous inventions. Nebula kills because she just loves it. It's her favourite thing. Nebula was originally created as a weapon to keep Consular in check, a fact that neither of them knew until a long time into their friendship. As soon as Consular saw Nebula and freed her, Nebula immediately attacked everything in the room, just out of the fun, just laughing about it. Nebula tends to get hyperfixated on specific people she wants to do harm to. Storm, for instance. If she has a positive opinion of you, she's likely to hurt you.
Oh my god, she's Xenos from Final Fantasy XIV. Holy shit.
Now,
I love her.
She's also dating Umbra. Now, despite the fact that, you'd think she'd be a horrible person to date, she's a very good girlfriend,
Can I just give you a quick compliment?
Yeah?
I have an absurd number of characters.
Yeah?
But I probably only have, 3 or 4 that I am incredibly proud of. Every single character that you make is so fucking cool in their personality and design, and I genuinely feel like they could each have their own 300-page story.
Thank you very, very much.
They are so fucking cool in both their inspirations and their personalities and just what they do, and it really goes to show that you put a lot of thought into these characters. It sounds like you're designing them as a character first, and then deciding what their role will be in the story, as opposed to what I do, which tends to be I need a character to do this.
Generally, it tends to be oh, I need a character to do this, but then I fall in love with the character, and it spirals into this.
Most of my characters, I have a few that are not like that. I have Tamega, Turia, and oh god, I can't even fucking think of a third quickly enough, and that's how bad it is. Because I fucking love Gra, but Gra was created for a specific purpose in the story.
Yeah.
Konaki, who I don't even have art of. I like his design and his character. I love him, but I've never gotten art of him, and he only existed to further the plot. Almost all of my characters are like that. Even Keel is not my own character. I didn't make him. He's my partner's character.
Yeah.
And he's super integral to the plot, but he's not mine.
For me, it just tends originally I wanted these 4 Neo-Tsfurians to be incredibly minor characters. Nothing's really go on. There's they fuck shit up, get killed, and then I just fall in love with every character I make because I just love writing and making characters. It's my favorite thing to do. And
see,
so
I'm what's called an altaholic because I would play MMOs.
Oh,
well, hyperfixate on them and just make dozens of characters, and I would play all of them. I would never abandon any of them.
Same. Yeah, that's pretty much me and my characters.
Yeah.
So
it's so much fun creating new and creative concepts for characters, and then finding ways to expand them and their personalities and their journey.
Yeah, Riku got it. Writing do be fun.
Half the fun of writing a story is just making all these weird and wacky people.
So true, yeah. More Nebula things quickly. So whenever Umbra wants to speak, she'll always whisper whatever she's going to say in Nebula's ear, rather than actually speaking out loud. She doesn't feel comfortable talking.
That's interesting.
While Nebula is a very loud person naturally.
Is she socially anxious, or is it more just
social anxiety mixed with with the fact she couldn't for the longest time, so she feels weird speaking.
That's a really cool character trait.
She feels comfortable doing it with Nebula. Now, another thing about Nebula is that those 3 strands of hair are defiant. They are the strongest things in my lore. She has tried to comb them down, wash them, super glue them, just so they stick down, and it never works. No matter what she does, those 3 strands will never go down.
The power cowlicks.
Thank you. Yeah, she does have very cool hair. She has my favorite hair of any character I think I've made, just because it's like it has lore behind it. Now, Nebula was created to be really fast, while Consular was created to be very strong. Nebula was eventually the Galactic Patrol would reveal that they were actually created to destroy one another, and they would try to basically wedge between their friendship to try and so they could capture them, but that only led to their friendship becoming stronger as they both realize that they've both overcome their purpose and have become family. Nebula views Consular as her big sister. She could never bring harm to Consular. She could never bring harm to any of them, and eventually she comes to really like Sleet as well. She views Sleet in the same way, which Sleet does never really is sure about, because Sleet's always like, oh god, are these guys gonna kill me? Those five kind of build up a little friend group, despite being the villains. Sleet does become a good guy eventually, and those guys get arrested and they get to chill in jail.
They get sent to gay baby jail.
Yeah. They don't hate being in jail, though. Nebula likes beating random people up. Umbra likes that she can just not talk to people for hours. Galaxy likes using these random knickknacks he finds to make nail bombs. And he's constantly in solitary confinement, which just gives him more time to think. And Consular's just kind of happy that they're happy. And also happy that Sleet managed to get out of the whole situation good. Albeit she doesn't, unlike Sleet, she has no romantic feelings for her. Consular does not want Sleet at all, but Sleet really wants Consular. Sleet is doomed. Sleet reads way too many romance novels, and she's doomed to never have a romantic partner because she's convinced that Consular is the one.
Aww.
Storm's always like, yeah, that's rough, buddy.
It says right here in the sacred text.
Yeah. And also, as a fun fact, Storm's husband is actually her former admiral, who, but they actually didn't know this until Storm's like, hey, meet my family, and Sleet's like, oh my god, that's my old admiral, and he's like, oh my god, it's my old boss, and Storm's like, oh my god, that's cool, but I'm hungry. When's dinner on? I like having characters randomly realize they know each other from something. Even if it's a massive universe and realistically it wouldn't. Look at Sam. Sam volunteers for the Sleet. But anyway, we probably got to end the stream now. It's been over 3 hours of non-stop talking. But honestly,
I woke up at 11:30, had a cup of coffee. I have not eaten anything, and it is 6:39.
I had my dinner half an hour before we started this because I knew it was going to be a long haul. And
I'm not hungry yet, but it's okay, it's been 7 hours. Whether or not I'm hungry, I should at least give my body something.
Did you at least have water with you? I like water.
Oh yeah, I've been drinking water this entire time. I've been chugging the Wawa.
This has been absolutely amazing, though. I will 100% return to talk about OCs and also to do that Minecraft stream that me and Peebs have been trying to do.
It's gonna become a running gag that we're gonna play Minecraft. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna have 2,000 viewers. Yeah. It's gonna be 4 years from now. You're gonna have 2,000 viewers and
#1 stream on Twitch, baby.
We're just next week it's happening. Minecraft stream.
I'm in the #1 Twitch stream, 12 trillion. No, sorry, a nebulion followers and
a more billion followers.
No, nebula, nebillion.
How many more billions is that?
Way too many because Nebula is just yeah, a nebillion amount of viewers, and we're still not played Minecraft. But Riku, yes, please continue to riot.
Yes, I will say the same thing. Fucking. Do you know what you need to do? Do you know what the best fucking thing to do is? Find a friend who encourages your writing, or at least shit talk it and abuse them by just dumping walls of text on them of all your brainstorms. That is what I did with Keel, and that is why I wrote my story, because I would just wake up and be like, okay, I got 5 paragraphs. Here we go.
Yeah, I've been doing that too with everyone in my friend group too.
And I would literally, whenever I needed to go back, I would just be like, all right, open Discord, Keelmang, search, and then just search for using the keyword of what I was looking for, and then find all my brainstorms of, oh, there we go. Like, I have so, oh my god, like, I tried with my SL sister Lucy, because she was like, okay, I want to like work on you with Dragon Ball stuff, and I was like, you don't understand. And she was like, no, it's fine. Just give me a summary of like what your story's about. I spent 7 hours typing non-stop. And she was like, okay, fucking stop. Can you just like shorten it? I'm like, I told you, you don't understand.
Yeah,
I was literally writing the entire plot of Inverse, and this was the short version.
Yeah. This stream's been amazing though. This has easily been my favorite stream. No matter like how, like, if you think your writing's bad or anything, the best thing to do is just write. Like, I look at the concept I made like ages ago, and I'm like, wow, that was shit. I hate this.
I'm telling you right now, just open up a fucking notepad and just write gobbledygook.
Yeah.
Just fucking all over the fucking keyboard, and just write down what comes to mind and just let it flow. Then go back and fucking critique your work after, but just let it out and then workshop it.
You know what the best thing about streams are?
What?
It's free YouTube content afterwards.
I know, you motherfucker. I want my money.
Actually, how many views did the last stream get? Because the first Minecraft stream got no views on like the VOD, but then like the Dragon Ball one is like, it just kind of makes you think I gotta do more Dragon Ball content for real.
You know what I should do is
OC content.
I don't know why the fuck. Oh, you're in Arcane Arcade. I forgot. You should post your videos there.
12 views. That is like the most views any of my videos have gotten since I returned.
That's more than mine fucking got. Shit.
My most viewed video is my anime collection. That's like 72 views from 5 months ago. That's like the most.
I remember when I was 12 years old, and I made a tutorial of how to do a glitch on Spore, and I got like 13,000 views.
That's so based.
Oh, and this was like 2009, I think, too. This is 2008, I think. Holy shit.
Right after I'm done with it. Oh, 2009. I was 6.
I think it was like 2008, actually.
I was 7. No, I was 5.
You were just a little baby. You were nothing. I could have thrown you against the wall.
Oh, yeah. I gotta head off now though. This has been like an amazing stream.
I could have destroyed you with my preteen energy.
This has been an amazing stream. My favorite streams actually do, but my throat could not handle it, and I need to make the thumbnail. I just realized
we need to come up with more ideas, because I fucking love doing these with you.
Honestly, OC stream, like literally what we've been doing is going through the character select screen of different OCs. I could wring out so much content from that. Sam knows.
I want to do a stream where we fucking workshop an OC.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what would be really cool? When you have enough viewers, if you get like 10 or more viewers concurrently and you're bringing in more, fucking do a stream with the audience where they help you design an OC.
Yeah, and plus, if I can get partnered, I can fucking put those Sammy Shark emotes in.
Yes.
Thank you, Sam, of course, you absolute legend. I actually, but anyway, yeah. I kind of want to like hold on for a few minutes because it'd be like an hour longer than the last stream, but no, we're gonna be done. I'll show you the thumbnail once it's done.
This was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed doing this with you.
And I'm so glad I have my VODs automatically upload.
Who else is as autistic as you?
No one. That
is willing to stream with you.
Well, sadly, most of my friends don't really use microphones, and the ones who do don't like the Dragon Ball community. So
Fair. I only started using Mike like less than a year ago.
yeah, I'd love to like stream with Rock, for instance, but like he has not spoken a word in the several years I have known him.
So I got a monopoly on the leech energy. Let's fucking go.
Sam,
I'm locked on. I'm locked on like a parasite. You can't get rid of me.
Sam, stream with me, please.
No, no, no. It's only me. It's only me, please. I have nothing else. That's all I have.
All right, guys, it's been absolutely smashing, but we'll see you next. I'll hope to see you next time. 9 viewers at the max. Bye.
I'm going to go inhale a bologna sandwich.
Toodles. I am going to die and also make a thumbnail.
What time is it for you?
Oh, it's almost 12, which means my job's definitely not getting back to me today. Which means I probably don't have the job. That's a shame. But I streamed today.
It's okay. Your streamer career officially started.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna be like 12 quadrillion on Twitch in like 3 minutes.
I mean, I'm gonna be fucking honest. I think for one, you already have a much more massive follower base on Twitter.
Yeah.
2,000.
2,000.
You have a better sounding microphone than me.
Dude, I just literally have like a fucking regular. Oh my god, I got more followers today. Holy shit.
And 3, I probably fucking talk too much.
Nah, that's a good thing. I think.
I think that you are like much more like. What's the term? You are much more attractive to audiences on Twitch.
I mean, I am very attractive. That is true.
Yes.
But like, I think like you're the only person who I've ever spoken to in a VC who has controlled the conversation more than I do, and that's great because I honestly feel bad over most of the time.
Because I know that I do, and I it's a problem. I get so excited that I fucking go off.
Yeah. We're ending the stream now. Bye, everyone. It's been lovely.
Bye. Oh, I thought we were done streaming. Fuck, I just opened up. No!